Hello guys, we're going to look at example 8 from the textbook. This is our textbook, page 76, example 8, and we're going to work through it, number A. So I'm going to show you the calculator keystrokes to do. We want to be able to sketch this graph. Okay, so remember from the previous page you wrote down the command terms draw and sketch from IB, and they mean a little bit of different things, so we need to be able to practice with what they mean. Sketch, we're going to have our special places. We're going to have x-axis, y-axis. This is the answer, clearly, because that's an example in the textbook, but we need to be able to come up with this information. I'm going to show you how to do that on the calculator. So the function is f of x equals negative x squared plus 4. So go to our calculator. Here we have it. Turn it on. And I have that light. Okay, here we go. All right, so I already have it there. I'm going to get rid of that and start fresh with, start from the beginning. Don't worry about these well, if you already had a function in there, you wanted to get rid of it, that's what you do. One of the ways you can do it, press tab and then scroll up to that function, delete, 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 and enter, and now that function's gone. Okay, so we're at the home screen of your calculator. Here you can choose calculate, which will take you to a calculator. Okay, there's a calculator. Go back home, or you can go to graph here. Okay. And that light is causing some reflection. Okay, I'll try to come. Okay, there we go. I think I'll be okay. All right, so we want to enter this graph. Press tab, and we can see that it says f1 of x right up here. The calculator cannot do f of x and then g of x and then h of x and call them different things. So it calls them f1 of x for the very first function, and then the second one will be f2 of x and so on. So we're going to enter this function, negative x squared. Now that negative sign's right in the beginning of the function. It doesn't mean subtract. It means that number is going to be negative. So use this key for negative x. Let's come down to the x squared plus 4. Plus 4, and enter. And there's that graph. Okay, if you want it to change your window to be able to see more or less of that graph, menu. So menu is going to be a thing we use a lot on the TiNpsire. If you don't know what you're doing, don't know what you want to do for sure, press menu and it gives you some options. Okay, actions, view, and so on. All right, to change the window, you would come down to window, number 4. And to choose these options, you can either scroll up or down, or you can just choose the number. So I want to go to window number 4. I can scroll down to it and click, or I could just press the number 4, and it would take me there. More options. So I can set my window settings, or I could zoom in and out. Okay. So I'm going to go 1 so you can see what this looks like. We've got window settings here. So this sets your domain of the inside the window that you can see. So we'll have, right now it's mine set at negative 1010. Okay, so you can set it there if you want, if you can't see all of that parabola or all of where the maximum is of that parabola. Okay, so I'm going to leave mine there. I'm going to escape. Okay, we need to be able to find the important points of this graph. So menu. Number 6 is analyze graph. Analyze graph. And we're finding the x-intercepts, okay? Another word for x-intercepts is 0, so we're going to choose 0. Now, it says right here, lower bound. So we need to be able to look and see that x-intercept. I know one x-intercept is here, one x-intercept is here. Okay, so I want to move, I might make a lower bound. I'm going to do this one first. So I'm going to move that dotted line to the lower side, the left-hand side of that point of that x-intercept, and click. Now it says upper bound, so we move to the right. Okay, and you can click to be able to see what that is, or if you just want to write it down quickly and then see what the other one is also, it will tell you what the other one is if you keep on scrolling over. However, if you want those numbers to stay there, it will only do one at a time. Okay, so I'll do this one, and there's my x-intercept, negative 2, 0. Now I can grab that information. There's a hand, click to close the hand, and I can move that information over here so I can see it better, and if you ever want to move things, that's how you do it. All right, so now I'm going to have to do that again to have the other information on there of the other x-intercept. So menu, analyze graph, which was number 6, 0, which was number 1, and again, lower bound. So move to the left-hand side of where we can see that x-intercept, click, then upper bound, move to the right-hand side, click. Okay, and there's the other x-intercept. I'll show you how to do the y-intercept on another video.